Bay constituency in Nandi County. And then we have a school for which everything should stop when they are in the house. That is Ogande Girls National School from Homa Bay Town constituency, the Speaker's own constituency in Homa Bay County. On my own behalf and on behalf of the institution of Parliament, both schools are welcome to the National Assembly to observe proceedings. The Honorable Millie Odhiambo, I know that would not be enough if you never welcomed all the pupils and students. So the minority whip, give minority whip the mic
thank you, Mr.
the students on my behalf.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to welcome the students on your behalf. I wish to welcome the students of Kapsabet Boys, and I wish to welcome the girls from Ogande Girls. Of course, for obvious reasons, I have a bias towards Ogande Girls. One, because they are girls, and I'm also a girl. and two, because they come from Homa Bay County. And three, because two of my sisters are alumni of Ogande Girls. My sister Caroline Akinyi Odhiambo and my sister Roslyn Odhiambo are both alumni of Ogande Girls. So I used to visit them a lot in Ogande Girls when growing up. And it was one of the best schools, still is one of the best schools. Mr. Speaker, I just want to say, especially for the sake of the young ones who are here, and especially for the sake of the girls, that when I joined Parliament, I'm doing my 4th term now. When I joined Parliament, I was one of only 16 women in Parliament. And now we are almost 100. So when they see here, I noticed some of them when they came in. No, we have not yet met. We are almost not yet. But, Mr. Speaker, the things we take for granted, and we were speaking yesterday when we were celebrating the life of Honorable Phoebe Asio, an iconic woman also in Homa Bay, that I took. I was elected after a hiatus of almost 16 years. The last time anybody was elected in Homa Bay County was Phoebe Asio. Then after Phoebe was me, 16. It took 16 years. But I want to tell the girls that when I came here, it was actually strange to see women in Parliament. But in my lifetime, I've seen that changing. And if we have reached this level, they can go beyond that. Whatever you want to be, you can be. It requires just hard work, commitment, and focus. And I want to finish by indicating, because this is not a debate, it's really just to welcome all of you, that a lot of people call me the bad girl. And a lot of people, young people, ask me why I'm called a bad girl. And I'll tell you why I'm called a bad girl. And you can also be a bad girl and a bad boy. I am bad because I do not conform to things that are retrogressive. I do not conform to culture that takes me backward. I do not conform to religious practices which are not even biblical, but which takes us backward. And I do not conform to peer pressure so that I can be called a good girl by my friends. So if you're listening here, whether you are a boy or a girl, do not conform to things that limit you and that will stop you from realizing your dreams. And the sky is the lower limit. I know when you look at us sometimes, because you are young, you do not know how to estimate ages. A lot of young people tell me sometimes I'm in my 30s. I'm in my 50s. Yes? Mentally, I'm in my 30s, yeah, but actual age, I'm in my 50s. But I've just gone back to school, and the reason I would have actually met them outside, the reason I'm leaving a little bit earlier is because I have class. So don't be stressed and worried about little things like doing maths and little things. You know, those things are very simple. Work hard, be focused, and you'll make it in life. Welcome to Parliament, and just look at how beautiful women from all over the country. We have Naisula here. You'll be hearing her speaking. From Samburu, We have Catherine here from Busia, Aika from Mombasa, Beatrice from Kericho. So we have Lillian from Trans Nzoia, Pasaris from Nairobi, Donya from Kisii, Jarusha from Nyamira, and there are many others. We have amazing, I've already said Aika from Coast, and Mishimboko, Commissioner Mishimboko. So can you imagine you have come into parliament when they are powerful women? In my lifetime, we never saw such things. Not including you, you are a man. As we are dealing with women here, we are encouraging. And boys, don't feel let out. We love you as well, but we want our girls to reach where the men have been. Yes, maybe just let me tell you one thing, Mr. Speaker, which is also encouraging to us as women. Yesterday, we were standing in the presence of greatness. Women trailblazers of this country. The first woman judge, the second woman judge, African woman judge. You know, retired Justice Effie, retired Joyce Alwaj. And the young women who are there, we were generations, from Gen Z to Alpha to I don't even know which other ones there. And one of the things we were told, the things we take for granted, that we say, I'm going to do a fundraiser for a women's group. They said a sessional paper was passed to allow women to form groups. When I was already born, not in a different lifetime, not a different generation, after I was already born. So women, let's not take for granted the freedoms we have. Thank you.
Why are all lady MPs requesting to welcome students? And we have very substantive business to transact. The Honorable Catherine Omanyo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Welcome, Ogande girls. All these empty seats, you mark which one will be yours soon. Kindly, yeah? You have no excuse of failing because you have the best of the best, the role models from your county. You have a bad girl here, Millie, another bad one, Gladys, another one, Dr. Eve Obara, Lillian Gogo, you know, Bensouda, you know, the Opuk. So you just need to keep scoring and score. Your score must be genius because the bar has been so raised so high for you. I just don't know. Keep going up until you overtake the bad girl seated just on my right side. But welcome to Parliament. It doesn't need a lot of thinking. Simple ways, no formula, just target to be here.
The
prefect is disturbing.
Naisula Lesuda, are you standing up to welcome Uganda girls because it is the school of Dr. Ida Betty Odinga, or because it is the best school of the Speaker?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You know, I can see your excitement. And thank you also for giving us this opportunity. And I had met you earlier in the day, and you were very excited that the school was coming here, but I'm seeing also there are other many schools. I welcome them to Parliament. And yes, Her Excellency, Ida, is a great educationist. She's done a lot in many of our schools. In my own constituency, Kisima Mixed, she has sponsored children. She's done for us, she's equipped a dormitory. She's done a lot of good work in this country. And so, yes, welcome. I just want to say something. I am elected in a constituency called Samburu West. I'm serving my second term as elected, third because I was also nominated. I want to tell you girls who are here, the women you see here have broken all the barriers for you. There is no barrier. We are the ones who are ready. We've been called all names. We have knocked all doors. For you, it is just to pass those doors and go up there. And so just look at these women, and that is why sometimes some of us are okay to be called all manner of names, to be told you can't lead, so that the ones who are behind us will find that we have opened doors for them. And so you have no excuse, my dear sisters. And for the boys, please catch up with us because the girls are going very, very far. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that the boys in the house do not feel left out. The Honorable Karoli Omondi. Please, the Honorable female MPs in the house are forgetting the boys are also in the Speaker's Gallery. Could you welcome them to the house?
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. As a matter of fact, I think I used to cause more happiness to the girls of Ogandi Girls High School when we visited them on outings as a student in Homa Bay High School when I was there. You see? And the ladies have spoken quite a lot, but they did not say in Ogandi, they say, go forth in faith. Correct? Yes. That should tell you I used to visit there. And I had very many friends. I take this opportunity to warmly welcome you and to acknowledge the good history of the school, not just of Ogandi, but also of Kapsabet Junior. I think Kapsabet has already produced a president. The late President Moi went there. And Ogandi Girls, we have Mama Ida Odinga. And I think the library is well done. And I normally pass there, and I will be there on Saturday doing 21-kilometer run. Thank you very much. God bless you.
The Honorable Pasaris, I know you will not forgive me if you didn't welcome Ogande Girls to Nairobi, your county. Please do so in exactly a minute so that we can go back to business.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. First of all, I would like to say welcome to all the students that are here. And you know, I really like what Honorable Karoli Omondi said. Go forth in faith. In faith. I have a feeling that that is what our girls should do when the boys come across. Because when the boys come across, remember, girls, you will end up pregnant. So when they come, just say, go forth in faith. Because we're here to study. We're here to study. So it shows that they were always trying to tune you from a very early stage. So I want you to focus on your study because it is important. It is the only thing that will actually inspire you to make a better life for yourselves tomorrow and for your families. So focus on your studies and work very, very hard. And we want, there's no point of order. Go forth in faith. Okay?
The Honorable Karoli, what is out of order?
Honorable Speaker, I agree with the advice of go forth in faith. But Honorable Pasaris is forgetting Jesus Christ was conceived in faith by divine visitation. So her statement may not be very accurate. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Pasaris, correct your statement and conclude.
Yes, I still want to tell my girls to focus on their studies. We don't want you to become a statistics in terms of teenage pregnancies. We want you to be educated and to end up actually being able to provide
Millie,
for
what
yourself.
Is out of order?
Mr. Speaker, I think you have noticed Honorable Karoli is exceptionally excited today. Can he declare his interest that he used to have a girlfriend in Ogale Girls in his days?
Honorable Karoli.
Honorable Speaker, some things because of now time and the extended networks that we now have, we like to keep them covered. But I can only confess she was called Caro. Thank you very much.
Honorable Millie never seeks such clarification. In law, we have a doctrine called res ipsa loquita. The facts speak for themselves. From the very time we saw Honorable Karoli, we knew he had some special relationship with Ogande Girls. So Honorable Esther Pasaris, conclude. You want to go back to business?
Thank you. Honorable Speaker, I'd also like to welcome them to Nairobi County. I'm the Member of Parliament for Nairobi County, and enjoy the city, and remember that we are rooting for you to become the future leaders of tomorrow. Welcome to Nairobi County, and welcome to the Parliament of Kenya.
Thank you all members who have welcomed all the visiting institutions to the House. And let me, on my own behalf and on behalf of the National Assembly, welcome them again and wish them well as they engage in their study tour. The Honorable Momanyi Jerusha, the speakers, stood down the matter. It is no longer available for contribution. The Honorable Mishimboko.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, while I appreciate the information, the answers which have been given by the Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Transport, Honorable Speaker, I just need some clarity because I feel there is no commitment in the answers which were given as per my questions. Honorable Speaker, for instance, we are told that the Mtongwe mainland ramp, which was completed and handed over to Kenya Ports Authority, that was in May 2023, which stayed there for over 2 years. And yet we don't have the other ramp for the Mtongwe Island ramp. We have not been told how much was budgeted. We have not been told whether that budget is enough for the Mtongwe Island ramp. We are not been told when is the commencement of the construction of the Mtongwe Island ramp, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, earlier during 2023-2024 financial year, we were told that there is budget constraint, and that is why they could not manage to construct the other ramp in the Mtongwe Island. So I was expecting the minister to give us a timeline and to give us a commitment that they are going to finish that Mtongwe Island ramp so that operation of the Mtongwe ferry channel can start, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, also the report mentioned that the MV Jambo's engine is being overhauled and MV Nyari is scheduled for dry docking. What is the specific confirmed timeline for these ferries to be returned to service? Because, Honorable Speaker, you can imagine that we will not have 2 ferries. And if we don't have those 2 ferries, it means we are going to have a very big challenge in terms of pedestrian traffic and even vehicle traffic, Honorable Speaker. So we need to have also a commitment and a specific timeline to tell us, so when are you going to do that, repairs of the 2 ferries, and when are you going to return them for operation, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, also the ministry response said the repair of firefighting, detection and suppression system on several ferries is at the contracting signing stage. So we have not been told when is the signing going to be done. When are they going to award the contracts? When is it going to commence? So, Honorable Speaker, there are so many things which have been said in the response, but there is no commitment, and especially on the timeline. Honorable Speaker, also on the lack of concrete long-term solution. Honorable Speaker, the ministry response mentioned several long-term strategies, including a traffic circulation plan, a pedestrian holding bay, Likoni aerial cable car project with no timelines or funding. So when are they going to commence? Do we have the funding so that the people of Likoni constituency, and not even Likoni constituency, because that channel, even Qatar, even from our neighbors from Tanzania. So when is it going to commence? What is the funding? Do we have the funding? When are we planning maybe to have the funding? Is it the other coming financial year, or where are we getting that funding so that we can do all this long-term solution? Honorable Speaker, also you have talked about the Dongokundu bypass. Yes, the Dongokundu bypass is there, but it has not been officially opened, and still it doesn't allow heavy commercial vehicle. It is only the saloon car which can use that Dongokundu bypass at the moment. So when is it going to be officially open? When are they going to finish the small issues which are still pending for it to be officially open, so that even those heavy vehicle commercial cars can use that route, so that we can ensure there is no congestion in the ferry channel, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, the ministry mentioned that a new ferry is expected in April 2026. Can the ministry confirm whether procurement has already been finalized, or is it still in early stages? When is the commencement of that procurement plan for the new ferry? Because we had that long time that they're going to procure. In fact, it was 2 ferries. Now it is only 1 ferry. And we have not been given any commitment, or rather a timeline on that. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.